beauty that feels good is everything to me. Just that internal feeling of just luxurious, pampering, goddess energies, wanting to see more beauty around me and like craft this magical, feminine, divine, external world that I'm feeling on the inside. And it feels just a lot more slow, a lot more luxurious, a lot more embodied, and a lot more safe within my nervous system. This to me is being beautiful. Like taking, a full shower, doing an exfoliation, getting out, putting on a face mask. I have eye mask under this, and just relishing in skincare. This skincare is everything for me. It feels good. Beauty that feels good is everything to me. When I used to wear makeup and get all ready, it was never something that felt good. It was something that was rushed. I was like watching a tutorial, trying to copy Jeffree Star, like trying to do the most, like figure it all out. And it was very performative and very like, it felt like there was like this standard to hit. And for me, with feeling beautiful, nothing tops that for me than skincare. Putting on a lip mask, oh my gosh, The Ordinary, that new lip stuff they have that comes in the circle tube, it's 100 out of 100 on yucca, so no chemicals. It makes my lips so soft, so I love putting that on a bunch, and it's like really affordable. And then for my masks and my eye masks, I've been doing this like every 2 to 3 days. I don't know if that's normal, but hey, ChatGPT said you could do a mask every day if you wanted. What I've done is I go to Ross, TJ Maxx, places like that. I use the Yucca app, so it's scanning for chemicals. And oftentimes it's like the Korean brands. I buy the clearance skincare stuff with a high number on Yucca, so I know it's high quality ingredients. There are so many like completely terrible, like very harsh chemicals. Like I was at a grocery store and I was like scanning their masks and they scored very low, which was like poor. Like they had a lot of chemicals that were not good for your face, or at least in my opinion. I love as like pure and clean and like DIY natural whole products, ingredients. I wash my face with honey a lot, like just pure honey. It looks amazing. I love washing my face with honey. I think there was probably a period where maybe for 4 months I only washed my face with honey. I had the best skin. I would get a lot of compliments. I still use honey. But since I've been doing these face masks, because honey also hydrates, so I love the combo. It cleanses your skin and hydrates. I just let it sit on there and for a while before I rinse it. Since I've been doing these masks a lot, I've just been using like an actual gel wash and like manual exfoliating my face before I've been doing these. And I feel like $1,000,000. There's nothing to me more, just that internal feeling of just luxurious, pampering, goddess energies, like that is everything to me. The getting all ready, like freaking, heat damaging my hair, makeup everywhere, baking on my powder, like, oh my God, 20 pounds of makeup. Like, no, that does not feel luxurious or pampering to me at all. Maybe I'm just getting old. This is literally heaven for me. I have some leave-in conditioner and my little microfiber towel. I let my hair air dry, just do natural hair. I have for like over 5 years. I don't put heat on my hair, and I love it. My hair grows like crazy. I chop it like every year and it just grows because I don't use any chemicals. I don't use any heat. Knowing that it's like clean ingredients, like going back to the honey and scanning things on Yucca that are on clearance, just knowing I'm not putting like chemicals or anything crazy on my face is part of the luxury for me. It's part of what makes me feel good, that like I'm doing something good for me, something good for Gaia, not using all these crazy harsh chemicals, and it just feels so luxurious. My skin feels so just plump and beautiful after I do these face masks. Yeah, I'm just very just in that like now feminine physical era. Like I'm ready to see things around me like in the 3D world. I worked a lot on my internal feminine. I'm in my first healthy relationship I've ever been in. We've been together for 4 years because I was able to heal that toxic masculine harsh shell that I had around me, soften that and allow more femininity and receiving and synergy in a relationship, and it's going beautifully. Not perfect, because no relationship is, but it's healthy. I have been now 4 years into this relationship, almost a decade into really consciously working on myself. I'm ready to start seeing things in the 3D world, like beautiful skincare, we've already just talked about, but flowers. Like, I have lately just been like on this flower kick. Flowers are part of the divine feminine frequency. The roses were sent here first, the red and the white rose, and I am just obsessed with red roses. I just think they're beautiful. That love, divine. I know they're supposed to, I guess, be a lot about romantic loves, weddings, and it's beautiful in that sense too. But for me, sorry, I'm looking over here at my gorgeous red roses that my boyfriend just got me. And to me, like, I just see divine, feminine, goddess, Aphrodite vibes and smelling roses. I love smelling roses. This is Maria. She has a podcast, a YouTube channel, books, everything. She's a queen, and she has a really good podcast about roses, and I smell my roses every single day and like let that essence and that energy pour into my being. Ask it to make me soften, rest, be beautiful, luxurious, pamper myself. So when they say like stop and smell the roses, there's a reason. Like, truly stop and smell the roses, get that feminine essence and energy into your being. I try to smell flowers every day, and that could just be out and about, like whether I'm smelling a tree, just like flowers out in the wild, flowers that are at my house. I'm just really, really, really obsessed with flowers right now. Skincare. I just mentioned in a video, my last one, I've also just gotten a lot into working out, moving my body, and that actually has been a feminine thing for me. I know that a lot of times working out in the past, at least for me, it was something where it was very like push myself, it's scheduled, you're gonna do it 3 times a week, 20 minutes, like all this stuff. But no, like, I'm not doing all that. I do like yin yoga, yoga nidras, soulful yoga, like easy flow feminine yogas. I walk, just like, chill walks. I just did my first Pilates class. I talked a lot about that in my last video. You should watch it. That's a really good one. And how I felt after that. It's been a yearning of mine to want to do Pilates. And it's like we do the mega reformer, and they're very just like slow, beautiful, feminine movements where you're just like holding stuff. Like, I think my boyfriend called it isometrics holds. Maybe it was geometric. I'm butchering that, and it was just like this slow, and it just, I don't know. I loved like the yoga, the Pilates, the walking, these just slow, intentional, beautiful, more feminine, graceful type of movements with my body, instead of when I would be in like a really toxic masculine place, and I would be forcing myself into like these diets and these workout plans and like trying to lose weight, and it was very masculine, militant, harsh, like I just like cringe at that energy. It's crazy how much I've grown and changed, because when I think about like that version of my past self, wow, like such toxic masculinity, such control, and just, oh my gosh. And in life now, I feel like a beautiful flower, like blossoming, and everything feels slow, feminine, intentional, and I just, oh my gosh, I completely just feel so much better about myself and about my life with this ease. And obviously, like I said, this is something where I've been doing external things like the working out, the skincare, the flowers, etc., wanting to look better, wear more jewelry. This is 4 years in the making. I had to do the internal work first. And I have a video on why I didn't wear makeup for 5 years. And I just kind of completely neglected my external appearance, because I was healing so much, like internally, so much mental health stuff, relationship dynamics, that I genuinely did not have the capacity. I did not have the energy, or as my aunt would say, the CPUs, to be like working on oh, do my skincare, smell the roses, go to Pilates. Like that was the last thing I had time for. I had so much inner work and journaling and, healing and all of that stuff I was doing. But now that I'm further along progressed, it's like I'm blossoming more and more, like the bud is sprouting, and I'm seeing the fruits of my labor, and my whole life slow down and become more beautiful around me because it all started internally. And when things come from the inside out, they take time and it's a slow burn, but then all of a sudden you just kind of see your world start to spin and light up in color and beauty and femininity. And that is the stage I'm at right now in life. And it's the most just divine, delicious, amazing thing. And I feel just super blessed and super grateful for all of the work that I have done. And yeah, like I touched on briefly, I'm starting to get more into my appearance jewelry. I spend a little more time on my hair. I just bought some makeup from Typology because I, again, don't want to use chemicals. So I use makeup that scores a 90 out of 100 or better on Yucca, which is like super clean ingredients. It's a French app, so I trust the Europeans more than I trust us. And they have this app where they will scan skincare, food, makeup, and tell you like the truth about the ingredients. So they take all the mental gymnastics out of it and do all the work for you. You just scan and it tells you how clean, if you should be ingesting this. So for my makeup, I just got a bunch of Typology and I'm so excited to try that. I have not used it yet. Tomorrow, my boyfriend is out on a boys trip for 3 days. He comes back tomorrow, which is also why this feels so fun. I just take a long, luxurious bath, pamper myself. It's gonna scrunch my hair, let it air dry, and then tomorrow morning try all my new Typology makeup, pick him up at the airport, and just feel like a little goddess. And went to Pilates today, spent over an hour at the dog park in the afternoon. Just the sun was beaming here in Los Angeles, and we just had such a divine day. I truly just felt like a goddess, and everything, like I'm saying, is just slowly starting to bloom around me. And this is years, literally years in the making. 4 years I've been in this relationship trying to soften into my femininity. About 10 years I've been working on myself. So this, if you want it to be true and from the inside, it takes time to heal and grieve and process and allow things and blossom and let that energy flow through you. It's not, femininity isn't just about like, okay, I went and bought this pink dress and some lipstick and like suddenly I'm feminine. Like it's obviously a lot deeper than that, but it does eventually manifest into your world to the degree that you allow it. With my makeup, like I was saying, I'm also more into jewelry, so I definitely want to buy more jewelry. We've been shopping for beautiful engagement rings. I'm at my boyfriend's right now, but I also did a lot like home decor and like really upgraded and things like that for my environment, and just wanting to see more beauty around me and like craft this magical, feminine, divine, external world that I'm feeling on the inside, and it is just delicious. And again, it's not even about what I look like, it's about how I feel. Maybe I looked prettier or more feminine when I was, doing the most with my hair, my makeup, and my clothes and all that stuff, but I was in a very like controlling, masculine, fight or flight type of energy, where now I feel like really soft in my energy, or softer, and it feels just a lot more slow, a lot more luxurious, a lot more embodied, and a lot more safe within my nervous system. Being embodied is like a huge thing for me that is very, very new for me, and just slowing down and smelling the roses, and it truly just feels so good.